Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Okay. I want to thank the viewers for pointing out, for all the comments on the source on Donald Trump's hands video. I probably have like 5 times as many comments as I would normally get on a video. And thank you to those pointing out to Susan Lynn's video. I have watched part of it. I haven't watched the whole thing through yet. I want to get my videos recorded up. And I had stopped when she was talking about... the Seven of Swords just popped out, about Trump having a medical event like a stroke later on in the year. And there's Seven of Swords stealing your mental faculties. I wanted to read on Trump's health at the end of the year, or around campaign time to the end of the year. Again, I've seen him in the past fleeing to Saudi Arabia. But I also saw him coming back to the United States for like medical treatment. And I don't know if I've done the community page, but certainly in some of the videos, I've talked about how a stroke for Donald Trump would be like a karmic prison, because you could picture him not being communicative and having to be stuck in a cell with himself. Could you think of a worse punishment? If he can't speak, he can't convince people, he can't erode their morals and ethics, which is what he's done his whole life, is talk people into doing things. And, he's a malignant narcissist, or he certainly exhibits that personality disorder. And they often know that they don't measure up, but they just go out there and lie and convince everybody else they do. So can you imagine having to live with yourself when that's your personality type? That would be rather karmic. Okay, but, and you'd be in a prisoner in your own body. You wouldn't even need a jail cell. You just sit there drooling in a cup. So, Donald Trump's health. What is Donald Trump's health looking like by the end of 2024? Say the winter solstice of 2024. Entertainment purposes only. Spirit, what can you tell me about Donald Trump's health in by the winter solstice of 2024? Entertainment purposes only. The Empress, taking care, having enough, taking care of things, having enough of everything. Crossed by the Justice card. If this is low energy, it means he hasn't been taking, what this is? He hasn't been taking care of his health. Now, if you're eating right and exercising probably like Biden does, then the Justice is that you are healthy mentally and physically, but he doesn't take care of his mental or physical health, and he's under a lot of stress. And I think what's going to happen is it's going to be by December, the winter solstice of this year, December of this year, I think he will have suffered the consequences or the karmic justice for his lack of taking care of his health. And the Queen of Pentacles is about taking care of your health. Underneath it all, you should be taking care of your health. And I know that a lot of my viewers who are in their 60s and 70s and such would say that, probably if they could go back, the one thing they would do more is take care of their health better in their youth, so that their health would be better in the latter part of their years. He didn't take care of his health. He was lazy, and he's going to pay the price for it. In the past is the betrayal, the heartbreak, disappointment. This probably before December, something happens. Could be with his heart. Could be, again, it could be his brain, but it could be with his heart. Something happens that leads to his situation. This could be Melania leaving him in a divorce. This could be a heart attack, something along those lines. This could be, the stress, the lack of exercise, and the poor diet, all combining, leading to this event. Current situation is the King of Cups, running for the presidency. Probably, this could be Biden. Yeah, I think this is going to be Biden. Biden at this point would be the president of the United States. And you could see him reaching out or showing some compassion for whatever happened to Donald Trump. Interesting. This could also be a doctor that's helping out. Let's see how that works. The Hanged Man, the Willing Sacrifice. I'm going to go back. This might. I'm going to go back and say this is the current situation by this point in December 2024 around the solstice. This isn't Biden. This is Trump feeling sorry for himself. This is so unfair. What a betrayal. I'm a victim. And the King of Cups on low energy is emotionally immature, just a crybaby or just feeling sorry for himself. And overall, the overarching energy, the Hangman, he did it to himself. Between the stress, between the poor diet, between the lack of exercise, and anything else that he's done this to himself. This is what you get. The lesson to be learned, all the chaos that you've caused led to this moment. And now the chaos you caused is going to stop. Life is going to slow down. And you need to recover. Whether you recover or not remains to be seen. But this is the calm after the storm. Here's your storm. And things are calming down. I see things really slowing down for Trump by December. And it looks like it's already happened before December. I think Susan Lynn's right. I do think he suffers a health event. Now let's go ahead and do a challenge between a stroke versus a heart attack. Not that it really matters much, but we'll see. Just get my smaller deck for this one. Stroke versus heart attack. We'll do a challenge reading. Dweller Beneath the Waters has a channel. She does a lot of great readings. I remember finding her years and years and years ago. She's over in Romania, I believe. And there's a ton of... Stop it! 10 of Wands and the Hermit card popping up here. It's a heavy burden that we're about to find out on. And she does a neat spread for a 4-card spread. Maybe I'll take a look at that as a challenge spread. Come on down. So... I'm going to have one card here as kind of the central part, and then, stroke versus heart attack, and then signifier cards. Okay, so we've got the devil as the signifier card, stroke, and I can't do it that way because I won't have enough space here. And then heart attack. And then underneath it, let's put this way, is the... Okay, so the devil card is, just his lifestyle, who he is as a person. All his choices have led to this. It's going to be something that's hereditary. I don't know if there's stroke or heart attack in... Well, there's Alzheimer's for his dad, right? So stroke or heart attack. For the stroke part, we've got the 9 of coins. Taking care of your health, appreciating your health and all the things that you had. Maybe what this is, if he has a stroke, it's because he didn't appreciate all the things that he had and all the opportunities that he had. Right? Okay, so central underneath this is just abandoning your health, treating people poorly, just dumping them in the street, never being satisfied or grateful for anything that was given to you, and just being a freaking crybaby, man. So this is what would lead to a stroke. lack of appreciation, or even, just having, you would think this would be the heart attack with the big lifestyle, but it's lack of appreciation, abandoning people, never being satisfied, and just, being immature. Now, this card came up in the other reading. What would lead to a heart attack? King of Swords. Just making bad decisions. Having sort of truth. It's almost like, now the King of Swords, the swords cards are about intellect. There's no heart in there, which is funny because, it's like the stroke would affect his intellect. But I think this is just his ruthlessness and his heartless ideas would lead to a heart attack. His lack of compassion for people and his pursuit of money and basically ignoring his health would lead to a heart attack. Oh, either one of them could be his. Absolutely either one of them could be his. This is the only card that came up in both. I'm going to root for a stroke right now. No, I shouldn't say root. That's not nice. I would predict a stroke right now just looking at these cards. But I would also look at family history. I would be curious in his family history if there's a history of strokes or heart attacks. Maybe I'll look that up real quick. Okay, no clear definitive answers. His father had Alzheimer's. His mom died a year later. They don't say what the cause of death was. His sister had cancer. His older brother died of alcoholism, I think, which led to a heart attack. So there's cognitive decline. We know that Trump has probably had many strokes, and there's health issues, and even in his health reports that have been released when he was president, he had risks for heart attack and heart disease. So it's kind of a race between the two of them. So appreciation versus cruelty, basically. Which one? Lack of appreciation or cruelty, which is funny because that's exactly what he is, right? The cruelty is the point, and he doesn't appreciate what he has. It's too much and never enough. So which one gets him in the end? It's a foot race. We'll see. And I'm laughing, but I'm only laughing. I'm not laughing at his potential demise. I'm just laughing at the irony of it, that this guy who has everything just doesn't appreciate it, and then he's a jerk and cruel on top of it. He had so much he could have done in this lifetime, and it got squandered. And now it's a race between his heart and his head. Who's going to take him out? And so I chuckle. It's like, anybody else. Okay. What else can you tell us about his health here? What else can you tell us about Donald Trump's health? Oh, I guess will he be will he survive? Will he survive 2024? A simple four-carder, yes or no. Will he survive 2024? New journey. Maybe, maybe not. There's the heartbreak and betrayal. Oh, that's not good. All or nothing. Okay, so you got a new journey starting, it's a new journey starting. You got the Four of Swords. This could be death, but resting, recuperating. The betrayal, the heartbreak, the loss, and tough decisions to be made. It would almost be like if he was in a coma or he was not mentally cognitive, You know, like this could be like a coma card. And, you know, is he going to live or die? You have to make a choice type of thing. So he may not be cognitive. But he could live. He could be. It could be that in 2025 he's starting a new journey, where he is all inside. Could be a heart attack, and he's lost his ability to make decisions. His decision making has all been taken away from him. Look at all these swords here. It's like it's an intellectual decline. So, you know, even though we've got the heart here, I think it's going to be a stroke. I still think it's going to be a stroke. I think this is going to lead him to be a prisoner in his own body. He can't make his own decisions. Again, it could be a heart attack. It could be both. Why not both? And he doesn't get to make any choices. All the choices are made for him. I think he does survive. I do think he survives, but he survives in a way that he's not really living. He's existing. We'll see. Okay, thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your kind words and everything you do to feed the YouTube algorithm so my video makes it out to a wider audience. To folks just discovering this channel for the first time, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.